Hey guys, I'm here to bring you my reactions to all the Oscar nominee wins. Okay, obviously I only predicted 16, but then I went back and I just did all 24, though obviously you didn't know all 24 in my video. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about everything. The ones I don't care about, I'll just breeze over. Okay, for best visual effects. Now, I predicted Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which would have been well deserved, but Interstellar won, and I am very happy about that because Interstellar deserved at least wins for the technical stuff. So I'm happy that it won. Honestly, I would have been happy if any of these had won. So honestly, I was in a win-win-win situation for all 5 of these. So yeah, for best sound mixing, I predicted Whiplash, and Whiplash won. Hell yeah, Whiplash is phenomenal. It deserves everything it got. It deserved way more, but I'm happy with the stuff it got. For best sound editing, I just predicted American Sniper because it sounded good. I mean, the movie I think is good, but not great, but the sound editing, that was really good. Glad it won. For best live action short film, I guessed The Phone Call and it won. Don't really care about that. For best animated short film, I guessed Feast, and Feast won. Predicted more. For best production design, I guessed Grand Budapest Hotel, and Grand Budapest Hotel won. Very glad. The movie looks so freaking awesome. Glad it won. For best original song, I guessed that Selma would win, and Selma did win. I'm glad it won. I mean, I wanted Everything Is Awesome to win, but I'm happy that Selma won. Honestly, it's no matter what, whether Everything Is Awesome had won or Glory had won, I would have been happy with either. Same with Lost Stars. Grateful and I'm Not Gonna Miss You. They're good, but yeah, I'm glad Glory won, but I would have been happy just the same if Everything Is Awesome had won. For best original score, I predicted The Theory of Everything. The score is amazing, but Alexander Desplat won for Grand Budapest Hotel. So, you know what? Yeah, good score. For best makeup and hairstyling, I predicted that Grand Budapest Hotel would win, and it did win, and I'm very happy about that. Okay, for best foreign language film, I just completely guessed on this one. I guessed Ida, and it won. So, yeah. For best film editing, for some reason, I had it in my head, and I guessed Boyhood, even though I should have predicted Whiplash, but yeah, I predicted Boyhood, but Whiplash ended up winning, but I'm very happy about it. I don't care that I got it wrong. It was very, very well deserved. Very well. Whiplash deserves everything it got. I still say it should have gotten more. For best documentary short subject, I just didn't, this one I was like, huh? And I just guessed Crisis Hotline Veterans Press 1, and it won. For best documentary feature, I guessed Citizenfour. This one I had no idea what, so I just guessed that, and Citizenfour won. Okay, yeah. For best director, I guessed that Alejandro G. Iñárritu would win for Birdman, and he did win, and I'm very happy. Well deserved. I mean, Damien Chazelle should have gotten a nomination for sure, but I'm so glad that Alejandro G. Iñárritu won. I'm very happy. Very well deserved. Phenomenal movie. I loved it. I'm so glad he won. Very, very well deserved. For best costume design, I predicted that Grand Budapest Hotel would win, and it did win. Very happy about that. The costumes were freaking amazing. For best cinematography, I predicted that Birdman would win, and it did win. Woo! Glad Birdman won all the Oscars it won. For best original screenplay, I predicted that Birdman, written by Alejandro G. Iñárritu and others, would win, and it did win. Very happy about that. For best adapted screenplay, I predicted that Whiplash would win, even though it should have been under best original screenplay. But, you know, and Imitation Game won. I'm okay with that. I liked Imitation Game. Nowhere near on the same level as Whiplash, but it's a good movie. And okay, this is the thing that made me the most mad. For Best Animated Movie, I predicted that How to Train Your Dragon 2 would win, and Big Hero 6 would win. I mean, I have not seen Big Hero 6, so I can't judge, but from most people, from everything I've heard, it just seems like just a cute Disney movie. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from that, but How to Train Your Dragon 2 deserved to win way more than Big Hero 6. Even though I still haven't seen it yet, but still, How to Train Your Dragon 2 should have won. For Best Supporting Actress, I predicted that Patricia Arquette would win, and she did. No surprise there. For Best Actress, I predicted that Julianne Moore would win, and she won. I mean, I haven't seen Still Alice, so I can't say, but Rosamund Pike, she should have won. I mean, next year, are people even going to remember that Julianne Moore won? I mean, Rosamund Pike, she was like an actress. She was just an actress. I was like, who's that? I wasn't like really, she wasn't one of those actresses that's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to see whatever she's in. And then, but her performance was truly a breakthrough performance. She deserved that statue. But freaking Julianne Moore had to come in at the last minute and steal what was rightfully Rosamund Pike's. I'm not angry that Julianne Moore won. I'm just disappointed. It's so predictable. I'm really disappointed. Though maybe next year, with the next David Fincher movie, which Rosamund Pike will also be in, maybe it'll be Rosamund Pike's year the next time. But, yeah. Okay, for Best Supporting Actor, predicted J.K. Simmons would win, and he won. Everyone expected it, even though there's a very small part of me that thought that he would be robbed of the statue. But I'm glad he won. Very, very well deserved. For Best Actor, I predicted that Eddie Redmayne would win, and he did win. I'm so happy he would. I would have been happy if Michael Keaton or even Benedict Cumberbatch had won. But I'm so happy Eddie Redmayne won, and I'm so glad just because he gave a bad performance in Jupiter Ascending, but it wasn't his fault. But I'm glad that didn't, like, take away his his very deservedly so win for Best Actor. He deserved it so much. I am so happy Eddie Redmayne won, and I still would have been very happy if Keaton won, but I'm so glad Eddie Redmayne won, because I wanted him to win a little bit more than Keaton. Though Keaton was incredible, I'm not taking anything away from that. Happy, happy, happy that Eddie Redmayne won. Okay, for Best Picture, okay, for most of the people watching the Oscars with me, they're all like, oh yeah, American Sniper, they want an American Sniper to win. I was like thinking, no. And I predicted that Boyhood would win, but Birdman won. I'm so happy about that. Even though I would have rather seen Whiplash won, I'm very happy that Birdman won. Boyhood, I loved Boyhood, but really, what's special about it other than the whole 12-year gimmick? And honestly, Eller Coltrane's character was so freaking boring. Like, as a boy, I loved him. He was so adorable. And then he turned into a douchebag. Like, by the time he was, like, 15 in the movie, I was, like, not into him. Like, I still liked him when he was an 8th grader. I thought he was just gonna go through that emo phase. And then he turned into a douchebag, so, you know. Yeah. But I'm glad Birdman won, even though I still would have rather had Whiplash won. I'm very happy that Birdman won. So, yeah. So, I predicted, out of 24 predictions, I got 18 of them right. I'm very happy, but at the same time, I'm kind of sad, because very predictable Oscars. I mean, yeah, very predictable. The only thing I'm really mad about was How to Train Your Dragon 2 not winning. And the thing I'm really disappointed about was Julianne Moore winning. Though I will see Still Alice, and I'll tell you what I think about it after I've seen it. Maybe I might change my mind. But Rosamund Pike, I still think she deserved it. But yeah. Other than that, I really have nothing else to say. And my Rain review will come up soon. Okay, bye.